Okay, we're currently here, but I'm gonna do something really quick, and I'm gonna try to reset my router, but it's not gonna help. So 1 second. Oh man. The only reason I'm using my phone, if you can hear me, I'm using my phone, but it's like I don't have good internet here. One, two. 1, 2. Are we back? Oh yeah, it says we're green. Okay. Are we here, guys? Yes. I am so sorry. It's raining cats and dogs outside, and I even heard hail. I can hear ya. Can you see me though? Test 1, 2. Yeah, my internet just went out, but I think it is back. I can see ya. Okay, I can see ya. I can hear ya. I'm sorry about that little delay there. We ran into technical difficulties, but I think we're okay now. I jinxed it earlier, man. I saw the power flicker. How long? I was gone for a bit. I think I was gone for a bit. Because I think I have a feeling it went out when I noticed the power flickered, and I said out loud, I'm like, oh no, the power might go out or whatever, and I immediately I saved right when that happened. Did you see that? Or did we start lagging before that happened because the power flickered and I'm like, oh no, I should save. Nope, you didn't see that? Okay. Because yeah, I immediately saved afterwards, and I think I just kept going. So I'll recap what happened. I basically, because I think I just kept playing and I didn't know the internet was out. So sorry about that. But basically, they're at this thing and the supervisor's like, oh, Tina, you congratulations. The project managers really liked your work and we want you to be the lead on the project. And the coworkers are like, oh, that's awesome. Congratulations, new girl. And she's like, I've been here for 2 years. I'm not a new girl. And there's a male colleague that's just like, we should celebrate. Hey, you, and he was kind of shy about it. He's like, you, want to go to dinner? And Tina was kind of awkward and she's like, no, that's okay. And then the female colleague covered for her and she's like, yeah, Tina has to go make food for her grandma. Didn't you know that? And he's like, oh, really? Oh, I didn't know. Well, maybe another time then, She's like, yeah, maybe another time. So that's what happened. I believe that's what happened. And then I noticed something was wrong. And then yeah, sorry about that. But we're here now, I believe. So that's what happened. Oh, I'm glad. I wouldn't have caught that. I was just going to keep going. All right. See you later. And so now this is the follow-up. The guy left and he's like, all right, I guess I better get back to it. And now the female's like, okay, so not interested? Was it your idea? He's a nice guy. Quite handsome, too. Big sister approves. No wonder he's been acting strangely for the past few days. Does it trouble you? Not really, it's just I feel bad rejecting him. Oh, you're too nice. Also, I don't have such plans yet. I don't really have the time. Besides, I'm not sure about handsome guys. Oh, I understand. You don't feel secure around them. Don't let your guard down. Time flies, and soon you'll be 30. Then you'll be really in trouble. Yep. Take my advice. If you're still in your 20s, use it. Because when everybody's in their 30s, it's like it could still happen. But by then, everybody's got their kid or their exes, or I don't know. It's just different, you know. People are kind of established, so you don't get to be each other's cheerleaders as much anymore. You're just kind of hopping along the ride. Not long after, the manager recommended me to lead the project. After 10 days, the client was also very satisfied with the demo I sent over. Everything was going so smoothly. I thought these times would continue until the end of the project. But then that day came without any warning. Six months later, or 4 months later. Wow. So this was recent, dude. I thought it was a while ago. Weird. Oh god, dude. Weird. Is Grandma still sleeping? They need to learn how to program the music in this. I'm gonna mute the music to make this serious. I'm sorry. It was 6:30 p.m. I bought dinner on the way back, but it was dark in the living room. Normally, Grandma would be sitting here, waiting for me. It wasn't just the living room. Even the kitchen and corridors were really dark. Grandma? I raised my voice a little bit, but didn't get a response. I felt the uneasiness quickly entering. I never encountered such a situation. Well, it may not have been such a big deal, because I was used to seeing Grandma every time I opened the door. This wasn't ordinary. I placed my bag and dinner on the table and flipped the switches. The table still had leftovers from lunch. Not much was eaten. Grandma, I'm home. I tried to speak up a little more loudly, but still didn't get a response. I walked cautiously in case Grandma was asleep. Or maybe just I wanted to be alert for any sounds. Finally, I walked into the bedroom that Grandma and I share. What I saw in front of me made my heart freeze. Grandma was sitting on the floor lying against the bed. She was asleep when I found her. She fell but couldn't get up, so she fell asleep on the floor. I insisted on taking her to the hospital for a checkup even though Grandma protested. I already said it's not necessary. We've already requested urgent care. Don't think too much. If there's really nothing wrong, we can return soon. I don't like hospitals. Nobody likes them, Grandma. Oh, right. Are you hungry? I haven't had dinner yet and didn't eat much at noon. I'm fine. You should go eat. Aren't you hungry? I'm not that hungry. Do you want some fruit? Oranges? Apples? Okay. I'll go buy some. While walking out of the hospital, I kept looking back at Grandma lying on the bed. She'd been staring at the ceiling since I left her side. She just kept gazing up. I couldn't hold back my curiosity. What was she thinking? Even if I had asked her directly, she'd probably say that she wasn't thinking about anything in particular. Not long after, the doctor returned with the test results. There weren't any major physical problems, and her mind was clear too. She was able to answer the doctor's questions clearly, and she might not have been able to stand up by herself because she didn't have the strength. As a precaution, we had Grandma stay at the hospital overnight. After hearing the doctor's diagnosis, I was able to relax a little. I was more concerned about how to calm her down. I just want them to change the track, damn it. However, it didn't last long. At 3 a.m., Grandma suddenly experienced violent stomach pains. The doctors immediately treated her, but it didn't alleviate her pain. Not long after, they used more sophisticated medical devices to inspect her, and it was a tumor. It was an unfamiliar word. I never had to say such a word in my life. At that moment, though, it was right there. Is that a thundercloud? Jesus. What's your relation to her? I'm her granddaughter. Are your parents busy? Does your grandma have other children? Yes. Can you help us contact them? I can see that she has a tumor on her upper left abdomen, about 6 inches wide. She needs to stay at the hospital for further examination. Also, you might need to prepare for the worst. This is all so sudden. Why is it happening? We need to examine her more, but this tumor has probably been present for a while. I understand. The nurse will give you a patient itinerary. She'll explain the details to you. Okay. Okay, going to bed. 5-minute nap. Oh no! After leaving the diagnosis room, I immediately approached Grandma. She was lying on the bed in the corridor. The nurse nodded at me and returned to the diagnosis room. How was it? How should I tell her? I didn't have much time to think of what to say. It's fine. Does it still hurt? A bit. Do you want to eat anything? I'm not hungry, I feel full. Is that so? If you can, you should eat a bit more, otherwise you won't have the energy. I'll go buy something. I'll take the day off from work. Okay, take care. Get some rest. I looked at the contact list on my phone and found a contact for my uncle and aunt. I remember when they had a huge argument with Grandma, and after that, they could only come over and visit during Chinese New Year. That's why I didn't have a good impression of them. They were almost strangers to me. But I also knew, holy shit, there be thunder up in the clouds. Grandma was really happy to see them whenever they came over. She would always ask about them. I hesitated many times whether to call them, but I knew. I lost my dad and Grandma lost her son. How could a mother not be sad about that? That's why I had to tell them. I finally found the courage to call them. Cairo, thank you very much for following. Thank you very much, sir. It's been very emotional. Oh. Hey, Cairo, thanks for following, man. No plugins currently. Wow, so that's the aunt and uncle. They both look beautiful. Last time I saw them was at Chinese New Year's. That was about 6 months ago. My impression of them hadn't changed at all. He was in his gentleman's suit full of dignity and prestige, while she was elegantly dressed. Fear, that's what I felt when I saw them. How is she? As I said, she needs to stay at the hospital for further examination. I understand. How did she suddenly have a tumor? It's so strange. She didn't have any symptoms. Didn't she have regular checkups? Oh my god, they're gonna blame her. They're gonna blame her. There's no point in saying things like that. Where's Grandma? She's in the corridor. Let's go. Wait. I have Grandma's health insurance card, and here's some fruits that she likes. Grandma hasn't eaten much since yesterday. I'll go home and get her some clothes. Please take care of her in the admission procedures. All right. Also, I haven't told her about the tumor. All right. I understand. You've been here the whole time? Where's Aunt? She left earlier. If you didn't see her, she might have left through another door. Graduated? Already working? Yeah. I see. Did you receive the SMS with the room number? Yes. Then take those clothes over to her. If you need a home nurse, let me know and I'll take care of the payment. Also, I told her about the tumor. What? Why? She's a smart person. She'd have figured it out. It's better that she knows earlier. But nothing's been confirmed yet, right? I wouldn't be too optimistic. Grandma's at that age already. It's to be expected. You should be prepared. That's all. If there's nothing else, I'll go. Let me know if anything happens. Okay. Grandma was asleep when I entered the room. She was lying on the hospital bed, softly snoring. Her right hand was injected with a tube connected to the infusion bag that the labels indicated was nutrition. The fruits I brought this morning were still on the table. They were barely touched. There were some bento boxes and noodles, too. That was the day Grandma was hospitalized. Everything's going to be all right. It'll be all right. I can only pray that Grandma will be fine. Why did this suddenly happen? I swear, dude, if this happened somehow, I don't know how, but somehow, why am I red there? If this happened before that fireworks scene, I would have been sobbing. I would have been openly sobbing. Like, because she's like letting it out, you know? I need my freaking blankie. Why did this suddenly happen? It shouldn't have been like this. Oh my god. Whoa, I'm not hunchback. Are we still here? Yeah, okay. I was like... I should keep saving, by the way. Just in case anything, like... Yeah. Energy, 0 for me. No, the symptoms were already there. I just ignored them. Whenever I saw the clinical report indicating that Grandma's condition was good, I felt satisfied. Now she's in the hospital because of my stupidity. If it says, oh, I thought it was going to be December, dude. I thought it was going to be December. It's close. It's really close. I was not expecting this. I thought she was like kind of running away for the past couple of years. Mom, how are you feeling? Oh, okay. So the aunt. Or maybe these are both. Never mind. These are both. Okay. They're not married. This is just like her other children. Okay. Got it. Just want to sleep. I feel tired. Because this is the aunt and she said, Mom, how are you feeling? I brought some honey cake. Do you want some? I'm not that hungry. If so, let me know when you're feeling hungry. How's the tumor? We'll have to perform some further examinations later. Relax, don't think too much. I know. Thanks for coming. What are you talking about? I'm your daughter. I thought you forgot about me. How could we? We're just busy with work. Is everything all right? Everything's fine, don't worry. Oh, that's good. Grandma glanced at Aunt and then looked at me. She smiled and said, That's good. I didn't know what my grandma was thinking at that moment. I didn't care to guess. I didn't dare guess. She was just making such a gentle expression. My heart began to ache, and the tears were threatening to spill. I have to go to the bathroom. So that Grandma wouldn't see me cry, I let go of her hand and hurried from the room. Perhaps the best I could do was to let them have some time to themselves. Ugh. Aunt? How long after I left, Aunt followed me out. Grandma keeps asking when you'll be back. It seems that she can't remain calm if you're not beside her. You've been staying at the hospital for the past few days? Excuse me. Aren't you going to hire a home nurse? I thought Uncle said he'd take care of the payment. Is it a problem? Uncle told me you're working already. It doesn't matter, I can handle it. I can take half a day off when I need to. Oh. Do you know when the examination will begin? They only told us to wait a little longer. Oh. Compared to Uncle, it was more difficult speaking to Aunt. It felt very difficult. Also, I had this feeling she didn't like me. It was the first time I talked to them alone. They're relatives, but to me, they're more like strangers. Not bad. You got a job quickly. Is everything going well? It's all right. How much is your salary? Not much. At least I pay the bills. Do you have student loans? No. No? You should thank Grandma for that. I know. After the accident, we wanted you and Grandma to live with us. But she rejected our proposal. If we'd been able to do so, this wouldn't have happened. Excuse me, are you the patient's family? Yes, I'm her daughter. This is today's itinerary. Let's begin. All right, sorry for troubling you. Then, late-stage cancer. This was the result. It's late-stage cancer. She probably only has 6 months. She has around 100 tumors, all in different sizes. If you want her to be treated, it'll be really difficult given her condition. The doctor continued with more details. However, my mind only focused on those 3 words. I could not think of anything else. What was this? It felt so surreal. Such an extraordinary sense of calmness. The more I wanted to understand what the doctor was saying, the more I found myself losing control of my body. How did I look? I really didn't know. What did the doctor just say? I really didn't know. What was I doing back then? I really didn't know. The only thing I knew was Late-stage cancer. That term seems so disconnected from reality without a doubt. It was there. It would follow you everywhere, and you can't make it go away. Sorry. Can the music change? I want the music to change. Just like a week later. Grandma's condition continued to deteriorate. Her hands were covered with tubes, and more of her gray hair turned gray. Her body was only able to function normally through medical injections and nutrition sacks. She couldn't eat anything and always felt sleepy. I kept wondering, when did this all begin? Did it begin on that day or before? When did her symptoms first appear? Her pale hands had shrunken, now smaller than mine. They were all wrinkled. What's wrong? I wasn't aware that Grandma had woken up. I hope she didn't see the sadness on my face. I really want an illustration of Tina and her grandma. I really want that. Please give us that. It had been 2 days since we learned about her cancer. However, I still hadn't told her. I was just thinking about some work-related stuff. I see. I'm alright. You should go to work. Today's Sunday. I don't need to work. Oh, it's Sunday. Lying here makes me forget about the date. Tell Grandma. How am I? As long as you eat well and regain some energy, you should be able to leave the hospital. You just don't have enough nutrients. You need to eat more. Is that so? Do you want anything? Tofu, pudding, congee, some fruit? Grandma wants some tofu pudding. But I want it to be sweeter. Oh, okay, I'll go buy some now. I need to eat so I can regain energy. I want to go home. After that day, Grandma would always try to eat. Even if she would just throw it up, she'll try to eat a little. Seeing Grandma like that made me feel even more guilty. She firmly believed every word I said. She truly believed that if she ate and regained energy, she could go home. How much longer? Now I'm with Steffi. How much longer do we have to go through this? We know the end result. We know the end result, so... She kept forcing herself to eat. By doing so, she regained some strength. But it wasn't enough for her to undergo treatment. All the hospital could do was keep her grandma's body functioning and alleviate her pain. You really want to do that? Yes. I understood Uncle's hesitation. But that's what Grandma wanted. I don't think things will get easier if she's just discharged. That's not why I'm doing this. She wants to go home. She's been asking me every day. First it was I want to go home, then it became when can we go home? She kept believing that I would give her an answer. What did the doctor say? He gave his permission. I have to make this clear. I'm really busy with work. I may not have time to help you. Are you sure you want to do this? I'll take care of her. All right. I'll help you with the discharge procedures. I need to change the music. It's going on for too long, man. I just need something. Just need to change up something, man. Sure. I only wanted to fulfill my grandma's wish. I only wanted to satisfy her desires. Call me if anything happens. Thank you. It was a bright sunny afternoon. Pushed my grandma, who was on a wheelchair, out towards the open. Grandma didn't say anything when she was able to see the blue sky. She only gazed quietly at the sky. As I looked at Grandma, I felt unsure about my decision. My hands kept shaking. Are we going home? Mm-hmm. Uncle's bringing the car over and then we can go home. Thank you. It didn't matter whether the decision was right. That moment would forever be engraved in my heart. It was a scene I'd never forget. God. We're 2 months out. After Grandma was discharged, I quit my job so I could look after her. Wow. Wow. My manager and colleagues didn't understand my decision. Because I quit, the project suffered a massive setback. I understood their worries and felt lots of regret. But I also understood that there was something that only I could do. Nobody else, not a home nurse or whomever whom we've never met could do this. Only I could do it. As a new grandma, the best. Temperature's just about right. I poured some of the porridge into a small bowl. It was Grandma's favorite. But with her appetite, she probably wouldn't be able to have side dishes. That's why I grinded some vegetables and sprinkled them on the porridge. It'd be meaningless if Grandma still couldn't eat properly. Grandma was still asleep in bed, making the faint snoring sound. Although I didn't want to, I lightly shook her. Grandma, it's time to eat. After calling out to her, I helped her walk to the table. She had very little appetite, and that's why I had to give her more frequent meals with smaller portions. She didn't have the strength to get up by herself. She lost the ability to walk on her own. This is freaking painful. Like, why are we still here? Why are we still here? I don't know if we're finishing this tonight. I'm spooked. I'm spooked. I don't know if we're finishing this. They're certainly dragging out this whole, like, situation. I need to look at this. Oh, God. Just to suffer. I don't. No, stop. I'm looking at. Oh, my God. I don't think this is happening. Steffi, I'm looking at your thing. The playlist. I'm being very cautious as I go through it. I don't know, man. Okay, this is about where I am. I don't want to show anything on screen here. I'm scared. Okay. This is where I'm at right here. So, hour. And then another. Oh my God. What do I do? I don't want to leave this for the whole freaking, like I can finish it tonight, but it's going to be like all night. Basically, the situation. Oh, let me do a different one. This one. This says, I don't like these thumbnails, but basically I'm like, it claims that I'm like 75, maybe more like 80% through. It claims that there is at least another 2.5 hours, or an hour. Yeah, no, 2.5 hours. I'm pissed. I can't stream this tomorrow. I have a shoot. I'll be gone. Shit. Why did we have to spend so much time with this grandma situation? I should have left it, and then we came back and experienced the other side of the story. What do I do? I don't know. I can finish it tonight, but it's going to take like all freaking night. And I can pack late into the night. I don't mind that, but it's like, bro, I need dinner. I don't know what to do. Because if I stop here, it sucks. It sucks to leave this at such a point. And then I won't be able to return to it until freaking next Wednesday? Wednesday? Ugh. Oh, the side of ugh. Finish the second chapter at least. Like, I want to finish it all, but it's like, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish this tonight. But if anybody wants to go to bed or feels the need to, then please do so. This might be an Amori situation where people will just have to watch the replay. Because, yeah, this could go late. If I really am going to commit to finishing this tonight, this could go late. I was really hoping it was going to be done by 7 o'clock, which is in 30 minutes. Because I don't want to suffer anymore on another day. Yeah. That's how I feel. It's like I want to just be through this grandma. I just want to be through the grandma business, man. Like I want to get back to the 9 and I want to get back to 9 and freaking Tina and that shit. This grandma situation is like it's making us feel her side, that's for sure, but it's like it's going on for a while. I think I want okay, because I still have to pack for my trip, which is going to take me a half hour and I still need to eat dinner and crap too. But I don't mind having a late night. That's fine. I'm just debating if I want to grab a girthy snack or eat my dinner and take a break. I'll have a girthy snack and just keep going. So I'm going to go to my kitchen for a moment. I'm going to make a piece of toast and grab some yogurt and push through this son of a bitch for another probably 2 hours based off of this playthrough that I'm looking at for probably another 2 hours, at least, potentially. And if you would like to be here live, that is up to you. Do some jumping jacks. I wouldn't recommend drinking coffee, but and if you can survive off of like a 6-hour sleep, that's probably what I'm going to do tonight. You're welcome to. But if you would rather like stop it here and then just watch this after work tomorrow, that's fine too. But I'm finishing this. And if you'd like to support the stream, thank you very much. But in no way do you got to do that. I appreciate your company and being here with me through it. But I am just going to treat this as if I'm recording a playthrough. And I'm just going to get some snacks and come back. It is up to you if you would like to watch it live. If you do, I thank you. And if you'd like to support it, I thank you even more. But for now, I'm going to grab some snacks. So feel free to take 5. Because, yeah, we're going to be here for a while. And I am going to have a long night. But that's fine. It's the last night before I'm gone anyway. So if I have a long last 2 days, that is very fair. So I will be right back. I'm trying to grab my freaking right back sign. There we go. Okay. All right, BRB. Like, a couple minutes. Water. We need more water. Need my plate. BRB. I think I made a decision. I think while I was out there, I think I made a bittersweet decision, and it comes with remorse, but I am not gonna finish it tonight, and the reason for that is unfortunately to make I'm gonna finish this chapter, but I am not gonna finish the game. And the reason I say that is it's confirm the save so I can confirm my belief. Main menu. Because if we look at the main menu, there's a third chapter. And I'm assuming the third chapter is the shortest. But it says 2027. This is in the past. This is in the present. 2027 is the latest point in time. I will have to wait a goddamn grueling and painful 8 days to resume this. And I'm going to hate it. And I'm especially going to hate it because this is a trip that I was really looking forward to not having anything that I was really anxious to get back to, whether it's work or something exciting or anything. But the idea that I will have to experience the same amount of time away from the characters as they do, there's something about that reunion that I feel like will be all the more beautiful. And I'm really hoping that that doesn't kill it. I'm really hoping I can just stay. I can remember this is 9. This is Tina. Tina experienced this. 9 was trying to do this. They met. And I hope I can remember everything about their story. And whatever 2027 is, I'm really hoping that that will still pay off and I could still remember everything about them. So I am going to experience their gap alongside them, and I'm really bitter about that. But I want to have a good night's sleep, and I want to finish packing, and I could beat it tonight, but I don't want to stress about beating it. And I also don't want to be too worn out, because that's happened before, where like the end of a game doesn't feel as climactic to me because I went too long. So that is my decision, and it's a very bittersweet decision. I don't like it, but it feels right. And the truth is, in life, sometimes a decision, you don't have to like the decision to know it's right. In fact, a lot of the times the decisions that are right, you won't like. So for now, I just have a piece of toast, and we will finish this chapter. She lost the ability to walk on her own. I fed the porridge to her by a spoonful. So that Grandma wouldn't choke, I gave her really small portions. The TV had her favorite show on, but she only kept staring at a blank wall. Even when I asked her questions, she would only nod or shake her head. I just wish, my regret is that I wish I started this later. I really wish I started this, like, when I came back, this chapter 2. Because then this would have been, like, part 2 of the game. But, you know, what can you do? That's how the days pass. She didn't show any signs of getting better. It was only a while ago that I was praying that if I took good care of her, she could walk properly or chat happily. I hope I'm not disrespecting this by chewing. I apologize, but I'm just really starving, so I don't mean to disrespect the game. It's still emotional. After only a month, I didn't have high hopes. All I wish was that Grandma would finish her meal. I can't eat anymore. God damn it, dude. Why do we have to feel, like, why do we have to stay? Who do you... She didn't finish this time. Portion wasn't even enough to feed a small child. Do you want to watch TV? Grandma shook her head. Do you want to lie down? She nodded. I put the bowl away, carefully guided her with my hands as she slowly leaned back. I covered her with a blanket and lightly patted it. Grandma fell asleep soon after. Was there anything else I needed to do? My mind went over all the things I did. It seems that I finished everything. It was only after doing it myself that I realized that Grandma must have done this every day. She greeted me in this sparkling clean living room. Oh God, hold on. Damn it, I can't eat during this. I recalled the cooked meals and clean clothes neatly put out away in the drawers. Grandma had done this. That's why it's normal for me to do this now. Even if I felt tired, it cannot be an excuse. I decided not to think about it too much. It was time to prepare her bath. At 4 a.m. I was woken up again. Grandma would suddenly wake me up in the middle of the night calling out my name. All I had to do was hold her hands and Grandma would quiet down and go back to sleep. Her condition got worse. Compared to when she was at the hospital, it was even worse. As time passed, her eyes lost their luster and she couldn't answer my questions properly. Sometimes she couldn't even chew. Seems like I made a wrong decision. I shouldn't have taken her home. I was wrong. Who could help me? Could anyone tell me what I should do? Could anyone come and blame me and tell me what I did was wrong? What should I do? Eventually, I prayed for help from the gods. I even wished for a contract with the devil. I'd do whatever it takes, no matter the cost. No matter how much I cried for help, I could only see darkness and no path to light my way. Everything was wrong. Wrong and wrong. Who could help me bring a bit of light? Dude. I want to watch the freaking crying scene again. Because it's got so much more context now. Then the light entered. It blinded my vision, making me unable to open my eyes. It's morning already. I looked at the clock indicating it's 6:30 a.m. This is usually the time that Grandma would wake up. Right. I need to prepare breakfast. Yesterday she had porridge. The day before she had some iced fruit. Today I'll prepare some sweets. Grandma's face was pale. Her skin was also turning a bit yellow. Her symptoms were getting worse. It was totally out of control. She wasn't able to eat. How could eating make Grandma any better? I remember how my heart was crying the night before and I couldn't let things stay like this. I picked up the phone and called Uncle and Aunt. I couldn't hesitate. There was only one thing I could do. You want to send Grandma back to the hospital? I'm sorry. I don't think this can continue. Have you slept? You don't look well. I told you she shouldn't have left the hospital. She should have stayed at the hospital. It's a typo. Someone could have cared for her. Hospice? Oh, never mind, hospice. You wouldn't have ended up like this. You even lost your job. I'm sorry. Is this your final decision? Yeah. I understand. Can you go get her things? I have a few doctor friends in Tapai. I suggest we take her there. The hospitals here probably won't be any good. Let's send her to Taipei. Taipei. Okay. It's like a week later. What a year, man. That sucks. What a year. I think this has been a thing all year, basically. Even the doctors in Taipei couldn't do anything. Grandma couldn't undergo treatment in her condition. She was soon transferred to a hospice. At least she received better care. I'm sorry. Of course, Grandma couldn't hear my apology. Because of my mistake, she had to suffer. I can only feel unending regret. I wish I could turn back time. I looked at the do not resuscitate agreement on the table and could only accept the reality. Because of my mistake, I couldn't rewind time and change things. I am so sorry. I held back my tears as I promised I wouldn't cry in front of her. I couldn't allow her to see my weak side. Sucks, man. The air smells of antiseptics. Although the midday sun is up, this place is isolated and quiet. This is where I work, a place where the living meets death. It's 1 p.m. and time for the routine checkups. Push a trolley in front of a room and stop. It's always polite to knock first before entering. So she works here now? I'm done. For this room, I would add another gesture. That's because the caregiver in this room. The patient is an old lady, 70 years old, a late stage cancer patient. The caregiver is a girl about 20 years old. I quietly open the door just to see a bit so I can go, just so I can see. I try to listen and I can hear the girl murmuring. Sometimes she would ask her simple questions. Sometimes she would narrate happy stories. Sometimes she would recall times when she used to work. Sometimes she would talk about her game design ideas. What? Sometimes she would talk about her late parents. Around this time, she'd always talk to her grandma. Even though there isn't ever a response, she would keep talking about different topics. After the conversation dies down, I would knock and enter. Oh my god, are we getting an outside perspective? Hi, I'm here to take blood pressure readings. Oh my god, we finally get to see Tina again. Sorry for troubling you. Oh god, dude. She looks really exhausted. I've been here for 5 days. Records indicate that the patient was from another hospital. After her condition stabilized, she and the girl went home. But her condition got worse and she ended up in the hospital again. From her expression, it doesn't appear that her exhaustion is because of the past few days. Did Grandma wake up in the morning? Yeah, but only for a short while. Did she eat? A little. Her voice doesn't have much energy. A normal person wouldn't sound like that. Are you taking care of her all by yourself? I remember there were other people, your uncle and aunt. Don't they help? They're really busy. Is something wrong? No, nothing. Thank you, I'm fine. I got some rest. She has a very sharp sense, however, she doesn't look fine at all. I could tell that her grandma is a very important person to her. She's been staying by her side day and night. Perhaps she holds on to that bit of hope. However, experience tells me that it's difficult. Although I've witnessed many deaths, such as an act of pure love still aches my heart. Her blood pressure's normal. Thank you. Did Grandma feel any pain? No. Okay. Although I wanted to question further, I knew that would be inappropriate. I'm not supposed to invest emotionally in the patients or relatives. It would only cause me anguish. Then, That's all. Thank you. Okay. She might have noticed the subtle changes in my expression. I had a feeling that what she wanted to ask. As a medical professional, though, I couldn't give her false hopes. I can only repeat the facts to her. She might have realized this and decided not to ask. However, I would silently pray for them. At least let me silently offer my blessings to them. How long are we doing this, dude? This is like my only con with the game. We didn't need to drag this whole thing out. Like, goddamn, this hurts. There's a point that you don't. Oh, but it's realistic. Yes, it's realistic, but shit. Terrible. Grandma now required a ventilator. There were tubes in her nostrils too. She didn't look like the grandma I used to know. Then. I owe the nurse so much. She brought a blanket to make sure that Grandma didn't catch a cold. When she noticed my pale face, she even offered me some chocolate. But her usual smile was absent today, replaced with a solemn expression. Please prepare yourself, she might only have a week to live. Beside the nurse was a doctor who broke the news. I wasn't surprised. Actually, I thought it was time. I understand. I'll let the others know. Bless you. I collapsed into the chair after they left. The time had finally come. Maybe if I could accept it, I could let it all go. I felt so calm and surreal. That tiny glimmer of hope had all but vanished. I leaned back and stared at the empty ceiling. It wasn't long ago that they were laughing and chatting. Only half a year ago, we were out shopping together. At the start of the year, we said they'd go on vacation overseas. The time I spent with my grandma all flashed by like a film reel. Now all those hopes vanished. How unrealistic were they? I thought I'd cry out and try to escape. Once again, I looked at Grandma. Right. I still haven't talked to her. What should I tell her today? It seems that I already told her everything. I even told her my ideal type. Things that I used to conceal, I've revealed to her. I told her the ending to her favorite drama. What else can I tell her? There's one thing I haven't told her. I've kept it inside me since my childhood days. I really wanted to say it, but I was too embarrassed. Sometimes I regret why I didn't say it before, but I needed to say it and tell her what I really thought. I'm sorry for putting you through this. I'm really sorry. Ugh, damn it. I'm already expecting not to receive an answer. Did Grandma hear me? I was curious to see Grandma's reactions if she heard me. However, she doesn't respond or open her eyes, as though pretending not to have heard me. I could only pretend to be a spoiled child and lie down next to her. I fiddled with her fingers, scratching a bit, trying to get her attention. Then I thought of something. Just once more, I wanted her to call out my name. Finally, I closed my eyes and started to dream. Someone was patting my head. Who was it? Oh, was it examination time already? But nobody comes in the morning. This wasn't the usual way to wake someone up. It felt so familiar and gentle. It was so comfortably addictive, I just wanted those hands to keep touching me. It couldn't be. Grandma? The unimaginable was right in front of me. Grandma was touching my face, even with those tubes in her hands. Grandma, who had lost consciousness, woke up. She'd been unconscious for so long, but was now awake. Did I wake you up? Oh, no. She spoke. Been a while since I last heard her voice. Once I realized it wasn't a dream, I immediately got up. Grandma? She nodded her head. Any bewilderment I felt was replaced by happiness. Can you help me sit up? Her voice was really weak. But she was awake. She was speaking. I adjusted the bed so Grandma could sit up a bit. Is this good enough? Do you know where you are? Of course I know. I'm at the hospital. Do you know who I am? How could I forget? How could I forget? You're my precious granddaughter. She was back. I felt so happy. Grandma was feeling a bit hungry. You have any tofu pudding? Tofu pudding? Looked at the clock on the wall, which indicated it was 1 a.m. It was after midnight, and of course nothing could be bought. The hospital doors were closed too. What should I do? Tofu pudding? Where could I get a hold of it? It doesn't matter if you can't find it. But that's when I remember that there were some sweets in the fridge. You want some pudding? Yes. Not only was she able to talk to me, she was in a good state of mind. She had an appetite. Immediately I opened the fridge and got the pudding. Be careful, eat slowly. One spoonful at a time, I fed a small portion of pudding to Grandma. I felt so happy to see her eating, I could feel my heart leaping. Can I turn on the TV? Of course. I turned on the TV and put on my grandma's favorite channel. It was repeating an old show. Is this alright? Good. Grandma ate her pudding while she watched TV. Her eyes had more life. If she remained like this, perhaps we could remove her tubes tomorrow. Work hard. I must work hard too. She finished the pudding. All of it. Do you want anything else? There's some iced fruit. I'm full. She's been awake for half an hour. There didn't seem to be any abnormalities. Couldn't help but smile seeing Grandma like that. Why are you smiling? Nothing. Come here, you. She raised her right hand, and naturally I tucked my head over to the bedside. Grandma slowly lowered her hands while I let her brush and pat me like a spoiled child. My fatigue was gone instantly. Maybe this is what I'd been wanting. A peaceful, nostalgic moment from yesterday. So, I'm at the hospital. I had a dream. A long, playful dream. It was a place painted in white. I kept walking until I reached a yellow field of grass. It It was so beautiful, more so than the wheat fields I saw when I was a child. On the grassland were many different animals. Big birds in different shades of colors, cats with 2 legs, penguins flying in the air. This is... you remember? You gave this drawing to your mom. On the road were all these strange animals. How could you say those cute animals were strange? I'm sorry. They were strange but cute. That's right. Then Grandma kept walking. The sun was bright, but it wasn't hot. Warm breezes kept blowing, and as I climbed higher, I was about to reach the top. I saw someone standing there. Can you guess who it was? I feel tired. My eyelids are getting heavier. Why do I feel so sleepy? I don't know. Was it me? Not yet. I saw your grandpa. Do you remember him? True, you were only 3 years old back then. Only a few minutes, I couldn't count how many times my eyelids closed, forcing me to open them again. Grandma never stopped brushing my hair. I wanted to tell her not to say such things, but I didn't know how as my mind was all foggy and tired. Her first word was Grandpa. Was it? Yes. Your father was really jealous. Then Grandma kept walking. Grandpa's face was getting clearer and clearer, and he was waving at me. I didn't want to hear that, but I was so sleepy. As I walked closer and closer, it was only a few steps until I could touch him. I could hear a voice from behind. As I turned around, those cute animals were looking at me. They were speaking in soft voices. I listened carefully, and you know what I heard? Grandma. A simple word. Oh, that's when I remembered that it isn't time yet. Grandma, my sweet. It was that voice, so gentle and cute and a little bit spoiled. What a relief. As I turned to look at the top of the hill, Grandpa wasn't there. The path had vanished too. I returned to that place full of white. Then I woke up. That's great. She seemed to have heard me call for her and came back. It was a relief she didn't go to Grandpa. My prayers were answered, but what a relief. Once I felt relieved, I let my guard. Do you want to sleep? It's not time to sleep yet. Yeah. Once again, I opened my eyes and looked at Grandma. Grandma's face didn't look all that different from before. She had a kind, gentle smile on her face. Oh, thank God. But also, let us just mourn. Sorry. Let Grandma say a couple more things. Alright. When we got home, Grandma wanted to pass something on to you. At the time, though, I didn't know what I was doing anymore. I don't have many memories of that time. The one thing I know, though, is that my granddaughter was taking care of me. I was nothing. Oh, thank you. You're such a sweet child. A beautiful girl like you will find a good husband. Remember what I'm about to tell you. In Dad's room, under the middle bookshelf, there's a hole. Dad accidentally made it and Grandma filled it up. When you get home, remember to open that hole. It has some items wrapped in a cloth. Take it out. You must find it when you get home. My granddaughter, did you hear me? Yes. Don't let anyone take it. It's yours. Okay. All right. Go to bed. You've worked hard. Good night. Good night. She's asleep? She must be so tired. I'm very sorry. I wanted to cover her up with a blanket, but I couldn't do it. Oh my God, no, 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 no. My strength was slowly leaving. My sweet granddaughter. Cover yourself up with a blanket first or you'll catch a cold. She didn't hear me. The TV was still on. The remote was too far away and I couldn't get it. This sucks, dude. I could only move my palms. I could only keep brushing her hair. Even the simple action was slowly draining me. Is it time? I'm happy that I was able to see and speak to her one more time. Her dad and mom aren't here anymore. If I'm not here, what will happen to her? She'll be all alone, is that alright? Looks like I still couldn't let her go without seeing her in her wedding dress. I fear I won't have that chance. But I really want to see. Oh, my vision's getting blurry. The darkness is terrifying. I can't see. I really, really want to see her sleepy face again. That cute, tender face. I can't. My body doesn't feel like mine anymore. Right. There's something I must say. I must say it. I feel like my lips can move. But can I say it? I must try. Yeah, it's been a long time since I freaking sobbed. It's been a long time since I freaking sobbed. Oh my God. Oh, it's been a long time since I sobbed. It's been a long ass time since I freaking sobbed. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. It has been a long time since I freaking sobbed like that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Miss, please wake up. Miss. Oh my god. Now I'm stuck, man. Now I'm wavering on my decision. I opened my eyes, blinding light greeted me. Thank God the music changed. Thank God. I couldn't remember how long I fell asleep. When I woke up, it was already morning. I thought it was time for the usual examination. However, something was different. In addition to the nurse, a few doctors and other nurses were present. They all gave me this solemn look. I could feel a chill engulfing my body. Is something wrong? Your grandma just passed away. Black Boy, thank you so much, man. Thank you. You're my hero. Thank you. Your grandma just passed away. 10 minutes ago. How could this be? I'm dying, man. I looked towards Grandma only to find her lying motionless on the bed. Grandma's hands were hanging limply. There was no reaction. Thank you so much, Flag Boy. I don't know if you just jumped in and did that, but thank you so much. Oh, God, it's just, shit's going down, man. I don't know if you've been here, but hello. Miss you. Then I looked at the table and there was an empty pudding container. I turned my head towards the TV, broadcasting the morning news. Then I turned back to the doctors and they all looked at me with serious faces. This was truly real, not a joke. Ah, yes. I didn't know how to react. What should I do? I couldn't respond or think. Do you want to contact your relatives? Oh. Right. Contact my relatives. I'll call them. Since the Ice King never cried. Yeah, Flag Boy, what a freaking time to come back. What a freaking time to come back. I come back after all these months and I see everyone sobbing, and then you made me sob, which then deserved a tip. Oh my god, dude. Like, please, if you just like, I don't know if you have like a way, but God, I encourage to watch this whole playthrough, man. It has been a ride. It has been the old me has bleeded out into like a playthrough in years. In years. I don't think I've like expressed as much as I have. Oh my god, just consistently too. Oh my god. The game, it's a game, but it's very much a visual novel. It's like $7. It's the warmth between us. Or play it yourself. Not long after Uncle and Aunt arrived, immediately they went over to see Grandma for the last time and took care of the documents. I just kept sitting on the floor near the bed. I couldn't organize my thoughts. I even thought that last night was just a dream. No, it couldn't have been a dream. Steffi, I'm so serious. I can't even emote anymore. No, I'd imagine, Steffi. I can imagine. I can totally imagine. Sound look good. Thank you, Flag Boy. I'm debating about like I was very contemplating earlier, man, to finish this game before I leave for a trip tomorrow. Because otherwise, I can't finish it until like over a week from now, and it pisses me off. It couldn't have been a dream. It was so real and warm. I definitely felt the warmth of Grandma. Then why, if it was real, would it end like this? Uncle and Aunt appeared in front of me. Their expression hadn't changed. How could they stay so calm? I couldn't understand them. How could they? It's been tough for you. I didn't want to hear that. It took care of the documents. You should go home. Grandma will be moved there too. We'll have the ceremony at home. That wasn't important. It's over. Mom will no longer suffer. What did she just say? They're acting as if it's none of their concern. How can you act like as if it's nothing? Nothing? What are you talking about? How can you not be feeling anything after Grandma left us? What are you talking about? Am I not right? Not only now, but even at the other hospital. You two only came when she was admitted and discharged from the hospital. Why didn't you spend more time with her? Hey, this is a hospital. Can you lower your voice? Also, I told you, I'm very busy. Even if you're busy, is that really difficult to find some time to visit her? You have no idea how much Grandma missed you both. You're way out of line. Wait. I understand you took care of Grandma all by yourself for the past few months. You must be feeling tired physically and mentally, so I won't reprimand you. But I already said, you could have hired a home nurse. I did say I'd pay for one so you didn't have to worry. It's not like I don't understand. It's not like I don't understand Grandma. She could be really stubborn. She might not have accepted a stranger looking after her. At least though someone would have been there. It would have been better than this. You're physically and mentally drained, not to mention you have no job. Everyone has their time. Grandma was old. It's normal. Having said that, your contribution can't be understated. So please calm down. It's not about money or her age. I don't care about such trivial things. I only wanted to know, what is Grandma to you? How can you act like this is nothing? Even in the past, both of you would only visit her during Chinese New Year. You'd only see her once a year. Once! Looks like you have the wrong impression of us. It's not that we ignored Grandma, she rejected us. We suggested to her a long time ago that she and you live with us. But she refused, and you want to know why? Because of you. To put it more kindly, she didn't want to bother us. Truthfully, though, she just didn't want us to get a hold of your dad's inheritance. Good for you. You have money from both your dad and your grandma. You don't need to worry about starving or having enough clothes to keep yourself warm. You can get everything you want. You'll live a good life from now on. You have nothing to worry about anymore. Since that's the case, why shouldn't we expect you to put more effort than us? Hey. All right. It's not like that. I'm not bitter about that. Oh? Enough. It's all over anyway. Nothing matters anymore. She ran away. You were too harsh just then. It's just the truth. It's a burden to take care of an elderly adult and child. It costs money, no? If I didn't ask about brother's inheritance first, I wouldn't have been able to afford it. Doesn't matter. Let's go. What about her? Give her some space. She's not a child anymore. She'll come back eventually. True. End up like this. stop running, having expended all my energy. How long had it been since I ran away from the hospital? So I kept sitting. Hang on, let me read Steffi's thing. So, I was checking the playthrough. This chapter continues into the present, and a bit further before the chapter ends. I'd say an hour more, and chapter 3 is a shorter chapter. Like, this part is the halfway point of this chapter. You're fucking kidding me. Oh, God. So it goes into the present that we experienced in chapter 1. I might, like, when I see December hit, I might stop it there. If I am committing to my decision, I might, like, make December the stopping point. I'm feeling. I kept running until the sun finally disappeared from the horizon. However, the frustration in my heart still lingered. The rain kept pouring down on the streets. I didn't know where I was. I looked up at the sky, the rain washing my face. I wanted to cool down that burning sensation within me. Pitch black sky, those seemed to be telling me everything I'd done, everything, my existence was all wrong. I searched for a glimmer of the sky, but saw nothing. And I recommend that for a better emotional impact next stream. Yeah, so I think, yeah, because I'm starting to get, like, hungry, and it's getting late, and it's just like, man. But I sobbed! I'm still capable of crying, because I sobbed! I openly sobbed! Oh my god. Maybe Aunt was right. Grandma ended up like this because of me. Perhaps somewhere in Grandma's heart she secretly hated me. Oh, but nothing mattered anymore. Nothing really mattered. Escape from everything. I couldn't ignore my body looking for shelter. So I looked for a place. Welcome? Can I book a room? Oh, yes, of course, no problem. Oh, I don't have any money. I left my bag and belongings at the hospital. Oh! Come back later. Wait, where was the hospital? She ran all the way here? Shit! Even if I tried to look it up on my phone, I didn't know its name. Sorry, but what's the biggest hospital around this area? Miss, are you alright? I'm alright. Are you sure? You look pale and all wet. If you need to call someone, I can... Thank you, but I'm fine. Then, the hospital you're talking about, it's at... And I went back to the hospital, grabbed my belongings. I was still holding on to that bit of hope that this morning was just a dream. I must be too tired. That's why I couldn't make sense of what was really happening. Unfortunately, no matter how hard I tried to convince myself, reality smacked me in the face. That familiar person was already gone. There was only the scent of antiseptics and an eerily quietness. Oh god. Nothing mattered anymore. Whether it was studying or work, even my dreams, they didn't matter anymore. It was just the feeling of hollowness or sadness. There was no meaning to life anymore. Everything had been dug out and only emptiness remained in me. The more I tried to ignore it, the more I was aware of that hole in my heart. Everything I did was wrong. Everything I thought was wrong. Why was I wrong? Who said I was wrong? I didn't know. However, my body was rejecting every action I thought of. I wanted to escape from this feeling. I looked at my bag. It didn't matter how much money I had left, because the person whom I planned to spend it on was gone. There was no reason for me to keep it. My heart kept telling me to spend it all on myself. Wait, I'm sorry. It didn't matter how much money I had left, because the person I planned to spend it on was gone. My heart kept telling me to spend it on myself. Did she just have a bag of money? I should just use all the money for my own happiness and experience things for myself. That's how I wanted to escape from these emotions. If I could use my money to escape from the self I hate so much, why not? This mentality is what so much of human society does. 100%. And money, it can buy happiness, but it's more so buying a suppressant to the real happiness that you do not have. That's why I've been like, obviously been stressed. Yeah, anyways, I won't go into that, but I see what she's doing. Nothing matters anymore. Nothing. I want to dream and never wake up. Oh, Tina. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. No, no. Oh my god. I'm so curious now. Oh my god. No. Oh no. Oh no. I was hoping we would see December. Like, she couldn't have been staying there for that long. She drained her account. Flag boy, there's a lot of context you don't know. But, oh my god. So we're not even, I thought we would see like the beginnings. I would love to have gotten just like, she's staying here, it skips to December, and one day I was hanging out outside. But then this creep was staring at me. And then that's where we end. I wanted that, you know? Holy shit, I wanted that to be. I didn't want to jump past it. I wanted just like the introduction, and then we could just skip from there. God damn it. Now I'm so curious. Oh my god. I'm hungry and I have to pack. I miss my wife tales. So supposedly she was already in the hotel for a month. That's what I'm saying. For a month? For a freaking month? She just escaped the world for a month. She didn't even stay at her grandma's. Oh my god, she was literally running away from everything for a month, and she drained everything. Oh my god. Of course not. Of course not. What? Oh. And yeah, I see Flag Boy, your story up there. Spot on. Oh my god. I couldn't live in that house after she passed and moved to Florida. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay. Fuck, dude, for a month. For more than a month. More than a month. That was early November. I believe it was in like the teens or like the early teens of November. Oh my god. Wow. Now I want to experience chapter 1 again. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't even know if I want to save here. I kind of just want to like, because I saved at the end of the chapter, or not the end of the chapter, but I saved before the present moment. So it's like when we start next time, I could like relive the ending and then we could jump to the present, you know? Oh, that might be a good spot to leave it. Oh. Oh, I might do that actually. Oh, I'm so freaking curious though, but I'm too hungry, man. I'm too hungry and oh. Oh, she's in the train. She's in the train! I just want to know. I had a very long dream. However, it's finally over. I just want to skip this. I hope I don't fall asleep. I just want to hear her mention 9. I invite her heading as proof. I take out my phone. It's already been an hour. There's still another hour before I reach my destination. It's been 2 months already. I need to return to reality. A few days ago, I received a message from Aunt. They decided on a date for Grandma's funeral, January 1st, 2026. The ceremony will begin at 9 a.m. Oh, that's why she wanted her back at Thursday. I didn't reply, though, to that message or any follow-up messages. Maybe I still couldn't accept it? The police ended up coming. They said I was a missing person. Okay, maybe I shouldn't read this. I'm so curious. No, okay, fine. I'll leave. I'll leave. And I'll leave it where I saved it. That'll be a good start. But damn it. Oh, I'm so curious. I want to know. Oh, freaking 8 days, motherfucker. 8 days? I'm almost like, if I can bring my laptop, this isn't an intensive graphic game. Can I just stream it from my laptop? I don't think so, but oh, now you have this in the back. I know! That's what pisses me off, Steppy! That's exactly what pisses me off, is that like, I shared, literally last time I shared, I'm so excited. Because I'm all caught up on my work. I can go on this trip with nothing in the back of my mind. And now there's this. I could finish it tonight, but I want to be like fully, oh, god damn it. But can I just say, after that whole bit, this shit, holy shit, if we watch this scene again, I would lose my goddamn mind. I would lose my goddamn mind if we had all of that buildup and then we just went to 9 or something and then we, like, oh my god, if they literally just did like, I don't even know. I get why they couldn't cut to this and then cut back because it was the suspense of like she was gone and it's the mystery of that. So I wouldn't change anything. But oh my god, with the context, this would have made me like literally not able to breathe. Like I would not have been able to breathe during this part. And I am so glad 9 didn't say anything. I am so glad he is a true fucking Giga Chad. He knew this was not the place or time. That was awesome. Oh my god, that was such like the best boy move ever. And I'm bittersweet still about that whole bit, but that scene, dude, this shit, it hurts even. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I almost want to rewatch this part. Like, I wish there was a way you could just, oh, I want to go back to that scene and experience that again. Oh, I want to go back and experience that scene again, dude, because, oh my god, that shit sucked. That shit sucked. But yeah, no wonder she left the restaurant. Oh my god, Steffi, you're right. You're so right. No wonder she left. Okay, now we're just having a moment of a book club here. No wonder she left the restaurant. Flagboy, you're jumping in on this like, what did I just walk into? Like, play this game. It's like $7 on Steam. I think it's probably only on Steam. Or watch the playthrough. But the playthrough's been pretty long. But like, no wonder she left the restaurant. That makes total sense now. She must have, like, that must have wrecked her. How did that's ridiculous. God, that's ridiculous. Oh my god. That's insane! No freaking wonder. Dude. No freaking wonder.
I would have done the same thing after reading that story. There's no way. Can you share where you're going? I'm going to the East Coast to visit my family, my niece, sister, and mom. Oh, I visit them a couple times a year. Oh. God damn it. Oh, that makes so much sense why she bailed that day. Oh, that makes so much sense. Like, no wonder she was so invested in this script. Like, that was not fair. I wonder in day one? Wow, I wonder if day one, I'm trying to remember the script from day one. It might have been, I think the whole thing was just spot on, you know, and it might have like matched up to her story perfectly. And so maybe that's why she was like, this is too similar. I need to know where this story goes, you know? So maybe at first it was about the story, but dude, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Oh. I mean, we don't really have much sun over here. Unless you were in if you were in Southern California, then yeah, you probably saw a lot of sunshine there. Steffi, this feels like a Maury all over again about getting the context of the tragedy and wanting to replay. Yeah. Long Beach. Yeah. Okay, that would have been sunny. Yeah, this is one of those games. I think this is one of those visual novels that, like, if you experienced it and you have all the context. Yeah, and even this part too. Like, maybe she got like another text or whatever, and it reminded her of the problems, and maybe in that moment 9 could like sense something was up, you know? And maybe that's what 9 was kind of figuring out. Oh my God. But now my issue is like, is it... Now I don't feel the romance anymore. Now I just feel like, you know, was this her running away from her problems again? And did she feel bad about that? Like, she wasn't using him, but you know what I mean? Like, was she like... was she maybe feeling guilty about hanging out with him as much as she was? And oh, it's adding a whole new layer to their relationship. Oh my God. This is good. I am so pissed that I have a shoot tomorrow. Because if I didn't have a shoot and I was just flying out Wednesday morning, I would stream this tomorrow. You bet your ass. But I have a shoot tomorrow and it's not over until like 6 my time. And then even if I didn't stay at my pop's tomorrow, which is the plan, I wouldn't even get back home until like 7 o'clock. So like basically now, you know? So it's like, oh, God damn, dude. Fuck. I have to go 8 days? 8 days? Oh. She got the funeral date there, maybe? Oh, yeah, maybe you're right. Oh, that makes sense. You might be right. Whoa. You might be right. In this scene, maybe that's when she got the funeral date. You might be right. I can picture that, Steph. No, she felt love because of that married thought that popped up when they hugged. Yeah, no, that's true, Steph. That was the point that I thought of earlier. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. Because I still think, like, as much as the deep thoughts were, you know, she appreciated the deep thoughts, but it's more so, like, how close she felt with this person. And then, yeah, I agree. Subconsciously, that triggered the tears. Like, subconsciously, she remembered that. And, yeah, I could... So, yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, it's probably romance, you know, like, not romance, but whatever. It's like we learned during, you know, the whole hotel situation is like, whatever this is, it's something very sincere, ideally. She felt love because of that married thought that popped up when they hugged. She wished to introduce him to her grandma. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're freaking right. At least I'm gonna say you're right. Oh, crap, dude. Yeah, I sobbed. I sobbed.
Well, look, if you don't have the patience, I understand if you want to. Hey, you know what I say? At the least, if you don't have the patience, support the developer and actually buy the game and play through it. If you actually can't wait, because then I'll be happy. Then at least I'll feel like at least we supported, I became part of supporting whoever made this a bit. And it's like $6 or $7. So if you can't wait, then I respect that. If you do want to wait with me and deal with the grueling pain that is, then that's apparently what I gotta do. So, oh my gosh, all those moments of joy now hurts whenever I think about them. Anyway, yeah. So I guess I'll go and have freaking dinner and pack my damn suitcase, as well as finish putting my gear away. That's the other thing, is that like I have a video shoot tomorrow and I need to pack this camera up that we're streaming on. I need to pack this thing up and the light above me here and stuff. So I gotta finish getting the gear together for my shoot tomorrow and also pack my bag for the trip. So I appreciate you staying up this late with me. I hope you, especially I know this freaking hurt. So I don't know if you need melatonin or something, but I wish you the best of luck in sleeping tonight. I'm sure as hell gonna need it too, but I can't even imagine those of you that can relate with the situation. I wish you the best of luck tonight, and I freaking appreciate you for sticking with it till this long. So I don't know. Yeah, good cry is healthy. No, I agree. And I'm really happy, by the way. One more word. I am so grateful. In fact, I need to make this a clip and see if the developer of this game or the writer is on Twitter. I am so grateful to this goddamn visual novel, because I've really lately, I know you maybe watching can relate way more with these characters, with the grandma story especially, and we can relate with the writing situation too in chapter 1. But on a personal level, I've really been craving something that can make me feel the way I kind of used to, And I feel like this playthrough has been the most giddy old Kibiji I have been in years. It's been so long since I've had a playthrough that I felt like this emotionally invested, you know what I mean? And willing to express that and stuff. Today, I was pretty glued to the seat because it was a serious day. Previous ones were giddy and fun and sometimes drama, but I knew today was gonna be the drama day. So I was glued here and I sobbed, and I'm so damn grateful to have been able to express that, So it's I really thank this developer for that, because I haven't been able to express in this way in so freaking long, and I am really, really, really grateful for that. So to whoever developed this, I say thank you for that, and I need to make a clip just in case. So that is my final parting words. Feels like the old you. Exactly. Yeah, this has been nice to connect with. Totally. Just getting emotions out. I'm going to sleep, emotionally exhausted. Yeah, Steph, I bet you're just bled dry. Just wrung out. All right. Good night, everybody. I will see you. I'm streaming this Wednesday when I get back. I will stream this Wednesday, and I will let you know the time. I'll talk with Steffi. I'm talking with you because you've been here for every part of this. So we'll work it out. I'm going to make sure I do this when you're available. And I hope everybody else can catch this. Thank you, Flagboy, for the donation. Be Geek, be proud, be awesome. Have an amazing 8 days, y'all. Hope you enjoy the Pokemon Presents. Bye.